Welcome everybody to episode 283 of the effing title, and this week we are back with some card games, which means I got my boy DeNutte with me.
Magic.
We're doing magic this week.
Yep.
As always, I'm on top with the Sauron mat, which is funny now that I think about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's funny. I got the Doom mat. I do want to get a new mat. You always like, oh, get a new mat, and then like 2 years later, you're like, man, well, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I have I have some really grubby mats, and then this one I've literally just been keeping in the box, and I only bring it out when we play. Now,
oh really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, I was like, this is only for the title. That's it.
I sent this through the wash a few weeks ago, and it actually worked out fine.
Ooh, there we go. I'd have to hand wash mine. So, but yeah, so we're back with the effing card game, first one of 2025. It's gonna be a fun year playing cards, I think. And to start it off with, we're doing another starter kit. I'm doing another starter kit, which is nice. Which is nice and a fun play around to do with.
One we've not played either yet. So
yeah, I genuinely haven't played it. I looked at the cards. I looked at my deck for the very first time last night when I was sleeping it. So I will be running, as you can see from, let's see here, right over here, you can see, I will be running the Aragorn green-white deck.
And I'm doing the Sauron black-red deck.
So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. So,
yeah, because the last time I looked at this deck was June.
Was when you got it?
23?
20.
I think 23.
I think 23 as well, now that you say that.
Yeah, okay. Crazy.
That is crazy.
So, a year and a half, I haven't looked at when I sleeved them. But, you know, it's $10, and like $10 for two really good starter decks.
Yeah, that was my thing. It was like, I also thought of it like this as well, where it was like, it was $10 when it first came out, and my thought process was, it's Lord of the Rings, it's Magic, it's going to be a popular thing, it's going to be something people will want.
Yeah.
And then I didn't buy any of the collector boosters.
Oh, I haven't even opened my Elven Council Costco pack yet.
Ooh, there we go.
It's still in the box.
I need to find someone that lives close to a Costco to see if they can go and see if they have the Frodo one for me at some point.
I mean, I have a Costco membership. I can do that for you.
Ooh, big appreciate. All right, so I don't have my D12. I don't have my D20, so I just have a 6-sided. So I don't know if you also have a 6-sided or not, but
I do.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, look at you! You got the fancy one. I just went with the red. I just went with the straight up black and white one.
This is Cat's. I stole.
Oh, you stole from hers? Yeah, I
stole from Cat. And I lost one, and I rolled somewhere, and I lost it. So,
and boom, 5.
1.
All right, I'll go first. Game 1. So there's something very funny about this deck, and I said to DeNutte that I'd wait till we start to go over it.
Ooh, you never see that. I'm so not used to seeing the back of Magic cards.
Yeah, right.
Still love that.
Yeah, right. So I was, like I said, I put this together last night, so I saw it for the first time last night. Oh, this is not a. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this hand. Let's see what happens. So in this deck, there's Arwen, there's Aragorn, right? There's Gandalf. There's Sam. Oh no, there's Frodo.
Yeah.
There's Merry. There's Pippin. There is no Sam.
They're like, we didn't have room for Sam.
Dude, I just found it funny. I was like, where's Sam? I was like, am I missing cards? Like, what is happening?
And then no Legolas because Frodo doesn't know his name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. I don't draw first because this is technically standard because this is a 60 card decks. So
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
not
go
standard legal.
Yeah, not standard legal, but standard.
Actually, I do have a question for you. Is your frame that I'm seeing on Discord the full frame you have?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just wondering.
Yeah. All right, I'm playing the planes, and that's all I'm doing. That's all I got.
Draw a card. We are going to get a mountain out there.
I've genuinely been curious as if they will ever not reprint this set, but if they will ever do another kind of like holiday special sort of thing. Like the Costco thing was a nice surprise, but I'm wondering if they're gonna do anything else. You know what I mean?
And they probably were like, "Oh shoot, we found some stuff." All right, that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to draw. I'm gonna play a plains, and then
yeah,
I'm gonna say it's your turn.
Okay.
It is funny. It is funny playing these decks because it is one of those things where you just see how slow they run to an extent.
Yeah.
But like again, it's a learner thing. So, and DeNutte already has both one of each. Lucky.
Interesting card I'm going to get out there. All right, so I'm going to get a Easterling Vanguard out.
Oh,
which is when Easterling Vanguard dies, amass orcs.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's cool. That's a cool card. That's my turn.
All right, I'm going to draw. I am going to play 1. I'm going to tap 3. And I'm going to play my Knight of the Keep.
Okay.
So my Knight of the Keep is a 3/2 and just has a bunch of lore written on it.
All right. I was trying to read that, and I was like, I can kind of read it, but yeah.
And now let's see here. Is now the cries of clear, strong voices came ringing over the fields. They rode in, a long line of mail-clad men, swift, shining, fell and fair to look upon. Suddenly they swept up their noise like thunder, and the foremost horseman swerved.
Nice.
Yep. There you go. Your turn.
My turn. All right. Let's get a.
I'm a little bit scared of your deck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, into the mountain.
Because I know there's some big hitters in there.
Yeah.
And I don't have big hitters.
I'll be honest with you. I got one big hitter in my hand already.
I have an iconic card in my hand, but that's it. Oh man, Lord of the Rings though. What a great. I just stopped myself there as well. What a great.
Yeah, Goblin Assailant out there.
Oh, okay.
Just lore. 2/2.
Okay.
And then,
Mine's a 3/2.
Yeah.
This is such a great IP for them.
That's my hand.
To
yeah.
Go.
It may have ruined Magic in a way, but that's not because of the game itself, but it more of the market of it. But
yeah, I was gonna say. Did you say that was your turn?
That's my turn. Yes.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think it's hard as well. I'm gonna play a Force to say it's Magic's fault to an extent, just because it's one of those things where, to an extent, right? Oh, that's an interesting card. Sorry, I started reading a card mid-sentence. It sucks to an extent because it's... Here, I'm going to do this first. Gandalf the White.
Woo!
Yep, there's my boy. So he has Vigilance. He's a 3/3, and whenever you cast a spell, just any spell, creatures I control get +1/+0 until end of turn, and I get to scry 1. When Gandalf the White Rider dies, I may put it into my owner's library 5th from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn. I think it's interesting because like you said, it was a marketing thing. Simply just you saw the spike in Magic the Gathering cards simply because it was Lord of the Rings, and then they're like, oh look, Universes Beyond is doing really well. Let's keep that up. And then it's one of those things. It's like, well, actually, it's doing really well because it was Lord of the Rings. And then you see the other ones, and it's just the immediate drop. So
all right. I'm going to go for a bold move from the start.
No, I like it. All right.
I'm going to attack with Eastern Vanguard.
Okay.
Your Knight of the Keep. He's a 2/1.
Well, you attack me, and then I get to decide. Remember?
Yeah, I'm attacking.
You're attacking?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take 2.
Okay.
Simply just because I know what the amass mechanic is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know how out of hand that can get very fast, so no.
All right.
Okay, so my turn?
Nope, I'm not done. I'm also going to get Grishnak Battle Brash Instigator out field.
Ooh, okay, Grishnak.
And then I mass Orcs 2.
See, this was always an interest. Like when this mechanic first came out, and I think we talked about this last time during the last Lord of the Rings one. Just a very weird thing because, like, when I think of amassing an army, I think of multiple characters, not just one character that gets bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a 2/2, right? Orcs 2.
Yeah. So it's a 2/2.
Yeah, and then when you do, until the end of the turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the amassed army's power.
Okay, so you gain control of my Knight of the Keep, and then it comes back to me.
And then it gets haste.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to attack you with Knight of the Keep.
Well, so what you would have I'll let it slide right now, but remember in Magic you can't just do anything at any time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But I'll let it go this time. I'm taking it.
No. You're right.
Okay.
No, you're right. It doesn't matter.
I still got it. Yeah, you still. So my turn?
Your turn.
All right, let's go here. And now is that just this turn, or is that an every turn thing?
That's just this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that wrong, but it's fine. We got stuff on the board.
Okay. I can't do that and that. Can't do that and that. I can't do that and that, so I can only do one of these things. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things in my hand, and I can do all of them, but not 2 of them.
Okay.
So it's one of those things. It's like which way do I want to do this? I'm gonna do it like this. I think we're gonna start off like this. So I'm gonna go here and 2. And I'm going to play the Galadrihim bow as flash when it enters the battlefield. I get to attach it to target creature, so I'm going to just straight up attach it to Gandalf's right off rip.
Nice.
Right there. So Gandalf now has +1/+2. So I'm going to get 2 dice out and just change it completely. So let's see. So +1. So that's a 4. And then a 5. Boom. There's a 4, 5. Gandalf is now 4/5. He has reach, and because I played a spell, all my creatures get +1/+0 until I end a turn, and I get to scry 1, which means I get to look at the top card of my library, and if I like it, I get to keep it, and if not, I can put it at the bottom of my library. So I'm going to put that at the bottom.
Phew.
Yeah, I would like to keep it, but I don't have enough mana for it. And then I will attack with Sir Gandalf.
All right, I'm going to block with Goblin.
Okay. And Gandalf has Vigilance, which means I don't have to tap him. And then nothing on second main. So your turn. Yeah, no, it is funny going between this and Lorcana, where in Lorcana you can literally do anything at any time, and in this one it's like we have to obey by the steps.
That's right. My bad.
I was watching some of the Lorcana like national championship sort of stuff, and that was kind of fun.
All right, I'm going to play Feed the Swarm.
Oh boy, I forgot what that card is, but I already.
Yes, and then that is destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. Use life equal to that permanent mana value.
Okay, so I'm assuming Gandalf.
Yeah.
All right, so my bow still goes over here though, and then it's 5th from the top when he dies, and you lose 4.
Yeah.
From that. So you're down to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when it says 5th from the top, does that mean that this is now the 5th card, or I go 5 cards and then put it in?
Is that? I don't know.
It literally says you may. It's not even.
So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5,
On
and then Gandalf.
Or I would do the 1, 2, 3, 4 Gandalf.
Okay, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gandalf.
That's how I would. Yeah.
Okay. Damn you.
And then
You killed my boy.
I was like, I gotta get rid of him. And then I'm gonna attack with these two: a 2/1 and a 1/1.
A 2/1 and a 1/1, huh? All right.
Yeah.
I'll block the 1/1 and I'll take 2. Here, poppers.
Dogs. And that's my turn.
All right. So my turn. So I'm gonna draw. What is this? What is this?
What are you at now?
Do?
16?
I'm at. We're both at 16.
Yeah. Okay.
We're both at 16. All right. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this, DeNutte. I see that's not gonna help right now, so that can go to the back. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play my Dundane Blade. It's an artifact equipment, and target creature gets +2/+1. It costs 3 to equip, but 1 to equip if it is to a human. So I'm gonna tap 1 and equip it to my Knight of the Keep. And now what I'm gonna do is, let's see. So now that's a 5, 3. So similar to what I just had. And I'll attack.
5/3.
With my 5/3, yep. Remember as well, you do have your orc
I know
army.
my orc army. Yeah, I'm gonna block with my orc army.
Okay. Alright, now it is your turn. I need like 1 or 2 more mana. If I had 1 or 2 more mana, I'm set. But I don't have that. And the thing that I can get doesn't give me, like, I can get a token right now, but it doesn't give me mana, it gives me life. Which isn't terrible, but, like, in this situation, right? Not what we're looking for. It will, I think it will be, like, when we were talking about how big this set hit, I think it will be interesting to see how big the Marvel set hits.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the big one.
I'm going to get a Dunlin Creban out on the field.
The Creban.
Flying. When enters the battlefield, I mass orcs 2.
Oh, yep.
Then don't control an army. I gotta create the army first, I guess.
Yeah, so basically, if you don't have an army, you make one.
Yeah.
If you have an army, you just increase it by whatever the amassing size is.
I have an orc army. Can I block with a 0/0?
Well, no, so it's an orc army, but then how much is the amass for?
So put 2.
Is it amass 2?
Control.
Yeah.
It's also an orc. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black army.
And then put the tokens on that.
Oh, and then do it first? Okay. All right.
Because 0/0 technically would die immediately. Like it would hit the field.
Yeah, but it's still a 2/2 though.
Yes, and now it is a 2/2. Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna swing at you for 2.
All right, I am now down to 14.
Do I want to do that actually? I don't want to do that. I take that back.
All right, I'm not down to 14. Don't listen to me, chat.
I take it back.
I'm still at 16. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
I don't like that you took that back.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. All right, so I'm gonna tap 1, and I'm gonna play Many Partings. Oh, so let me untap the homeboy here. So Many Partings says, search your library for basic land, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then you may shuffle, not you may shuffle. So I'm gonna lose Gandalf, but that's also a good thing. Looking at the top couple cards here, because it wouldn't have been helpful to me. So I'm getting out a forest. I'm just gonna put it straight into play because I haven't played the land yet. That goes in my graveyard. I now shuffle. I still have 4 mana to work with. Interesting. Might be able to do another thing here. How big's the birds again?
1/1.
They're 1/1. Okay, that's what I thought they were, but I wasn't sure. Oh, so do I create? Oh yeah, I create a food token. Yeah, food. That was the token I was going to be able to make earlier. All right, and then what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to tap 1 and 3, and I'm going to play the Protector of Gondor. So the Protector of Gondor, when it enters the battlefield, I get to create a 1/1 white soldier human.
Nice.
And he's a 3/3, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, why not? I'm going to swing for 5 again. Why not?
All right, I'm going to...
It's a 5/3, by the way, so...
Yeah, I'm going to block with the Eastern Lane Vanguard.
Okay.
And then my Arc Army goes up to a 3/3.
Yep. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Your turn. And I just realized you got a bird out there, which means you can fly. Great.
Then I'm going to get a Evolving Wilds on. I tap it and I search my library for a land.
Nice. What type of land do you?
Basic land, but
Yeah, but which one?
Shuffy. All right. Now I'm going to get a elephant out on the board.
Oh, not the Oliphant.
Elephant.
Oliphant.
Trample. Whenever elephant attacks another target creature control, gets +2/+0 and gains trample to the end of the turn.
Well, hold up a second. My brain broke there for a moment. Hold up a second. I'm just going to do this. Oliphant. GG. Okay. When it attacks another target creature control. Oh, that's yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like that, DeNutte.
No. That's my turn.
All right. Draw. That's all I'm going to give you. I'm just going to give you the... But I'll tell you why. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a real jerk.
Okay.
Real jerk McJerk face. I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to tap 2. And I'm going to play Banishing Light.
Yeah.
So Banishing Light is whenever it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. So I'm going to exile your Oliphant until you get rid of Banishing Light. What was that? What was that? Show that again. Show that again. Show the people what
Cat
it is.
got me a Cinnamon Toast Crunch milkshake.
Ooh, that looks.
She's like, "You want a milkshake?" And I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. I am going to be bold. I'm going to swing with everything. Because why not?
Okay.
So it's a 5/3, a 3/3, and a 1/1. Nothing special with any of them. No secrets, no tricks, just...
No, yeah, I know. I'm going to block the knight.
Okay.
And then let the other ones through.
So you're going to let 4 through?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So you're going to let 4 through. So you are now down to 12. And that is all for my turn. Yeah, no, now that I'm looking ahead to the rest of this year, real quick, we have Final Fantasy and Spider-Man as 2 universes beyond, and then one that they said they weren't allowed to talk about yet. So, I don't know if Final Fantasy would technically be on the same level as Lord of the Rings. I think it could be, potentially. But, like marketing wise and like that sort of thing. I don't know. Let us know down in the comments. What do you think could be a title or a franchise or what's another word that I'm looking for here? Something like that. Do you think could go toe to toe with Lord of the Rings in a marketing sort of standpoint?
I'm gonna get a Olog High Crusher out on the board. He's a 4/4 with trample. He can't block unless I control a goblin or orc.
Oh, okay, and you have your orc army there, so
yeah. Well,
whoa, we're halfway there.
I hate that light, banishing light. That's my turn.
All right. You hate the banishing light, you say? Why? Why would that be, DeNutte? Why do you hate my banishing light? Okay. How much of a jerk McJerk face should I be?
Oh, as much as you can.
All right. So I'm going to tap 3 again. I'm going to play another banishing light.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of your... Yep. And then I'm going to tap 2 and play the Eastmark Cavalier. And the Eastmark Cavalier is kind of cool. So he's a 2/2. He has Vigilance. And whenever he deals combat damage to a goblin or orc, destroy it.
Yeah. That's cool.
And I guess because I got you on the ropes right now, I'm going to go again. We're going to go again.
Yeah, I'll just let it through because I can't do anything.
I mean, you could. I mean, if you block the...
I could, but like I have no more really moves after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. So that's 5, 8, 9. So you're down
so
to 3.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's right. I have to do the 0, 3, because then it makes it look right.
I'll play Fires of Mount Doom.
Ooh, okay.
Doom, and that's
What is the fires?
Sorry, I was thinking. Sorry. When Fires of Mount Doom enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Destroy all equipment attached to that creature.
Ew.
So I'm destroying the equipped card.
So you're gonna deal 2 damage to my knight.
Yeah.
So then gets rid of those. It destroys my equipped card, and he goes back to being a 3/2.
Wouldn't it destroy it though? Because it destroys the equipment and then it does 2 damage.
Read it again.
It doesn't. It's not like an order thing. It's like, when it enters.
Actually, yeah, I think you're right because it would do 2 damage to it, and then I would remove that, and because that has the +1, it still took 2 damage, so it'll be down to 0 now. Yep.
Right. Right.
That's. I mean, that's how I see it because I see it as it had 3. You dealt 2 damage. Well, wrong way. You dealt 2 damage to it.
So as
and
1,
then as
you
1,
remove that.
You remove that artifact.
It would still be 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I said. Yep.
All right. Okay. Then I'm going to get a Mordor Trebuchet out on the field.
The Trebuchet.
Defender. Whenever you attack with 1 or more goblins and/or orcs, create a 2/1 colorless construct artifact creature token with flying named Ballistic Boulder that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token at the end of the combat.
Yeah, the Trebuchet is a hilarious card.
Yeah. I'll just attack. 3/3, and then what's up?
I said, sure.
Yeah, because like you're gonna win next turn anyways.
I was gonna say if you don't attack though, there's a chance I don't win next turn.
All right, I won't attack.
Yeah,
but I don't believe you. So.
Well, you have a 3/3 and a 1/4.
He's yeah, but he's
it's defender, so
something.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can still block.
Oh, can you? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. All right, then fine.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play planes. So we got 4 planes, 2 mountains. Let's see here. So that's 6, and those numbers equal up to 5. Hoorah! All right. And to solidify me winning.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I'm playing Rosie Cotton of South Lane, and I'm playing Meriduc Blandybook. Let's see here. Oh, I already have my food token out there. So when Rosie enters the field, I get to put a counter on the onto the field. So now that's up to. So now I got 2 of these bad boys over here. And whenever you create a token, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control other than Rosie. Oh, okay. I see you, Rosie. I'm going to put a counter on. I'll put a counter on him because he has vigilance, and then I'm gonna swing out. So I got a 3/3, a 1/1, and a 3/3.
I'll block the 3/3 with my army.
All right, which one?
Um,
Doesn't really matter, but I mean, actually, this one has vigilance. That's the only difference.
That's the one I was thinking.
The one vigilance. Okay.
The Cavalier, yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll block the Protector of Gondor with my Trebuchet.
It's Trebuchet. So you're down to 2.
Yeah.
See, told you weren't gonna lose this turn.
Yeah.
Your turn, DeNutte.
For funsies.
For funsies.
I'm going to get a Feed the Swarm.
Oh, goddamn.
I'm going to destroy a creature or enchantment your opponent controls. I lose life equal to that permanent mana value. And Meriduc needs to die.
So if you destroy Meriduc...
I know, that's a joke. There's nothing else for me to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I took game 1 so far.
Yeah, there was yeah, there wasn't really anything for me to do there. Because then my enchantment, anything I did with that would make me lose life, and then the other card I pulled was like would also take my life.
Ooh. I mean, it's interesting seeing. I think we talked about this before, and we'll probably talk about it at the very end. It's interesting playing with these quote unquote starter decks, or starter kits. And playing with each deck to see how they play and kind of how they feel, because some of them feel like there's like just straight up like there is a plan. Like for instance, when we did the Assassin's Creed one, right? Like there was like you could tell that I noticed it more with my assassin deck than with your deck. But now that I'm thinking about it as well, your deck did have a lot of synergy once you started getting equipments out. Like you could easily tell that like some of the decks are like, oh, this is what you need to do and this is how this deck is made. And then there's other ones where like right now my deck literally just feels like, oh yeah, there's some humans, there's some halflings, there's like you just go do the thing. Just go do it.
Mine, I have to amass like an army and like build that off of each other, but like you kept pulling my stuff off the board.
Yep.
The 2 like things that would have really helped me, you pulled off the board.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as like, and the best part was I drew the second banishing light as well.
Yeah.
So like when you put down that troll, I'm like, well, that's not good. And then as soon as your turn, banishing light. Oh, look at that. Yay me! Alright. Game 2, DeNutte, you can go first if you want, or I can go first. You decide.
First. Oh.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Game 2. Holy, I really should change out my hand. However,
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Well, I can see how it goes.
Yeah, I just, we just send it like we said, like we're saying with this, we're basically trying these decks out to see exactly are these good for starters. So far, I think we've agreed that most of these have been very good for starters. And then there's some that's just have been like, ooh, I don't know about that, Chief.
You know what? Same thing. Getting a land out.
All right, my turn. Hup. You know what? I'm getting a fancy land out. I'm gonna get the Gray Pelt Refuge out. And his battlefield tapped, and when I end his battlefield, I gain a life, and I get to choose whether I add what I add between my brain's breaking, forest or plains.
There you go.
And I'm gonna say your turn.
Ooh, boy. All right, I'm gonna get a mountain out there, and then I'm going to get a Mind Stone out there for 2.
Ooh, okay.
Artifact tapped to add a colorless.
Oh, okay.
Or then I can also sacrifice it and draw a card.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna draw. This is actually kind of insane seeing this compared to last game. I'm gonna play a Shire Terrace, so I can either tap for colorless, or I can tap 1 and sacrifice it to search for a basic land. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't need a basic land.
Okay.
Your turn.
I
could have played a card. Damn it! I thought it cost 3.
Fudge! All right, I'm gonna get a swamp out there. Then I'm going to get a goblin assailant there.
Ooh, okay. How big is that?
It's 2/2.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. I'm gonna draw. I'm going to now play my first planes of the day, or of the game, I should say, not the day, but the game. And then I'm gonna tap 2 to play Wost Pathfinder, who looks like a dwarf, or looks like a halfling, but is actually a human shaman. They're a 1/1. I can tap it to add any color of mana to my mana pool, or I can tap 6 colorless and 1 green and tap it. Target creature gains +3/+3 and gains trample.
Okay.
And it is a 1/1 though, so yeah.
Yeah.
That is my turn. That is my turn.
Add a mountain. Then. And then. I'm going to attack with my goblin assailant.
I will take it. Right to the face hole. Down to
That's
19.
my turn.
Down to 19. I don't know if I like that was just your turn when you have 4 open mana. Oh, good. Another card that I don't need right now. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to tap it out. Tap out everything.
Yeah.
All the things. I'm going to play the Protector of Gondor.
Nice.
So brings that out. And I'm going to say your turn. Also, the funny and interesting thing with playing with these as well is simply just the fact of you can have multiples of cards. So it's one of those things where like you get like 2 or 3 Protector of Gondors, and you're just sitting there like this feels like I shouldn't be allowed to do this right now, because everybody's so used to playing Commander.
All right. I'm going to tap everything. 6.
Everything.
And I'm going to get an elephant out there.
No, oh god damn, bro. And you would attack with that next turn, son of.
I'm going to attack with my Goblin Warrior.
I will block it this time with my Gondor, my protector of Gondor.
Are you still summoning sickness?
Defense.
Defense. You're right. All right. All right.
Boom, baby.
There you go.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right. This is insane. I need this to stop. I'm gonna play a forest, and it's your turn. Oh yeah, I mean, like, you know, I don't mind showing you. Like, it doesn't matter, DeNutte. I like, yeah. Let me just keep drawing lands.
Trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
All right. Da, 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 da. Whew. All right. Oliphant. 6'4".
This is gonna hurt. You come into my face.
Yeah.
All right. Does it have vigilance or anything, or
No.
no? Okay. I'm gonna take it to the face. Down to 13. Oh. All right, my turn.
Yes.
All right. Oh my God! It's finally happened, DeNutte. I got Frodo. Frodo, the determined hero. Whenever Frodo enters the battlefield or attacks, I may attach target equipment you control with a mana value of 2 or 3 to Frodo. As long as it's my turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Frodo. That would be cool if I had any equipment or stuff.
Yeah.
He's a 2/2, by the way. Which is funny that Frodo is stronger than my human soldier.
Right.
You have a 1/4.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. I can't. It's just gonna die if I attack. I.
I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds, which I sacrifice it and then search my deck for a land.
Okay.
Yeah. So, happy with the choice. Oh shit! Shoot! I didn't pull land out. Go.
How does the? Need to look this up real quick, just for my own brain. Okay, that's what it is.
All right, and then I am going to sacrifice Mindstone for 1.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Then I'm going to get a Malhar Uruk High Captain. Uruk High.
Oh boy. Yep. And what does he have?
Menace.
Menace. Okay, so I can only block him with 2.
If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on an orc army, goblin or orc you control, that many +1/+1.
Oh,
that many +1/+1/+1
one.
counters are put on that instead.
It's that one.
Good wording.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack with Oliphant.
It's a what now again?
6'4".
Alright, I'm going to block with my Protector of Gondor and my Human Soldier. So they'll both die. It dies. I take 2 still.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And that's my turn.
All right, my turn. I'm going to play another land. Remember last game I was saying I didn't have enough lands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really hating on that now. All right, so now let's see here. So I got 1, 2. Okay, so I got enough, so I can do this. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tap out. I think it is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need to tap out. I'm tapping Woe's Pathfinder. Frodo now gets +3/+3 and trample. So he's now a 5/5 until end of turn. And as long as it's my turn, I get to prevent all damage that would be dealt to Frodo. Haha.
Yeah.
So that's kind of gross. Didn't know that was didn't realize that was an ability of his. And I'm gonna attack with Frodo for 5.
I'll take it. So what am I at?
You were at 15. This is the first time I've.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Yeah.
This is the first time I've been able to hit you.
Okay.
It says 12 to 15. It's your turn, and now that goes away. Eventually here, I want to figure out how to make a halfling deck for just Lord of the Rings.
Gonna get a Grishnak Rash Instigator.
Oh no.
When it enters the battlefield, amass Orcs 2.
Oh dear God.
When you do, until the end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less or equal to the mouse army's power. Untap that creature, it gains haste until the end of turn.
So you can gain control of Woe's Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Which means if you want, because Frodo's legendary.
I'm reading. I don't get how it works with the Urkai.
So the Urkai Captain. Okay,
Yeah.
so if one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an army, goblin, or orc you control, or the orc army is a creature type army, put that many +1 counters on it instead. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put 2, and then you're gonna put an extra 1. So it's gonna be 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just the wording to me. I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah, so basically it's like the first part is like if it's 1 or more, so however many counters it's going to be, no matter
You get
what.
1. Okay.
Yes. So it's like it's weird wording as well because it's like 1 or more. It's like how am I going to put 0 counters on it? Like
And then I can gain control of Woe's Pathfinder.
Yep.
And then I'll attack with that.
You're gonna attack me with my own Pathfinder.
And then Pathfinder, I'll attack with that, and
because I'm completely open right now.
The Urkai.
And the Urkai, so that's gonna be another 2.
And you know what? And my wall. Actually, no.
No, Trebuchet
I'm
can't
not with
because
my
that's
wall.
Defender.
Yeah. But I get also because I'm attacking with an orc, I attack with a 2/1 colorless construct that gets destroyed.
Son of a.
So you're taking 5
with 1 or more. Yep. Son of a... 5.
Yeah, because you're getting my 2.
That's a 1/1. Yeah, right.
1.
I thought that was a 2 for a moment. So 5.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 7. Yay! My turn.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna need a hell of a card here. All right, that's not terrible. Oh, we can work with this. Okay, so I'm gonna play another land to start.
Woo!
There. I don't need to tap those 2. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna tap 3 and 3. So I'm gonna play Knight of the Keep.
Yes.
And then Galadrim Bow, and I'm gonna put the Galadrim Bow on my Woe's Pathfinder. So she now is a 2/3.
Okay.
All right, 2/3. And I'm going to now say your turn. Your move.
I hear you now. I was like, it's fine. Silent.
I'm going to get a Easterling Vanguard out there. 2. Dies, I mass more, but then I'm going to feed the swarm.
Oh, come on.
And I'm going to get rid of your Frodo.
Does it say that it has to be non-legendary?
Destroy target creature or enchantment.
Son of a.
Yeah, so and it's not damage, right?
Yeah, it's destroy.
Yeah.
And also, it can't take damage on my turn, so because it's your turn, and you take 2 from that, so you're down to 13. But that's not really gonna matter much when you just.
And
punch
then
me in the face
I'm
here.
going to swing with my Orc army, and then my Urukai captain. So that's a 3/3, a 2/2, and then you're also just getting hit by a 2/1 flying.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what
You're getting 2 first from flying.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to block both of those, but yeah, I have to take the 2 no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 5. So I'm gonna block the 2/2. I'm gonna block your army here.
Yeah.
And oh no, because I can't block. Son of a. Because that has menace, doesn't it?
It does. The Urukai, but not yeah.
The Urukai's are 2/2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna block the 3/3 and take 2.
Okay.
So the 3/3 dies. That dies. I take 2. Oh no! Oh no! All right, my turn.
Yes.
All right, hub. Oh, good. Well, good game, DeNutte. I drew a forest, and I can't give her 3/3.
Do you have any cards?
I have a Shire Terrace and a Plains.
Oh, all right. Hey, I just drew a mountain too, so.
All right, there we go. 1-1 for the games. So what did you think, DeNutte, of your starter deck that you had?
It's all about like ramping. You gotta like build your army, and you gotta build. So it's all just you gotta stack them onto each other. It's like a zombie deck, or I guess would you call that a tribal? I don't know.
Hey, Zombie's tribal.
Yeah.
My deck felt like it was about trying to flood the field with a lot of different things, while also trying to gain life, while also trying to. Felt like there was a lot of different themes in my one. Of course, funnily enough, I think this may be I want to say like the second time where we've played a game like this, where we have like a big quote unquote boss, or like the iconic character, like for instance on the side of the screen, right? We both have like our main guys, and we never got them.
Yeah, I never got. Yeah, and actually, you say that.
Yeah, you never got Sauron. I never got Aragorn, and I think that's happened before as well with some of the other games that we played. With these, I want to say that the DeNutte deck is the better of the two. My deck is a very slow learner deck. It feels like, which isn't terrible, but
yeah.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I honestly think that one there. So for overall, what this was like $10, $20, something like that in that range.
Yeah, that's like a very I would say these aren't really even very like starter friendly.
Yeah, no, I think these ones are not. As of right now, we've done 2. Recently, there has been like 3 or 4 of these. There's been the one for Bloomborough. Bloomborough did a starter kit as well, and I think Foundations, did a starter kit, sort of like beginner box thing.
They do they've had the one that's like a monocolor 5 deck one,
Yes.
and then I think Foundations did a similar thing.
But as of right now, though, I think the only ones that we have done, I'm trying to look real quick, because of course, not prepared to talk about this sort of stuff. Let's see here. So the only one that we really did was the last one, which was in December when we did the Assassin's Creed one.
Which I think that was actually pretty approachable.
Yeah, I think that one was easily the better of the ones. The ninja deck felt like a ninja deck. Your equipment deck felt like an equipment deck. Like there was full themes for both of them. They both played very well. This one felt clunky, to put it politely. I think they weren't sure what to do. I think that they just wanted to do Arwen and Aragorn, and they wanted to do Sauron. And then they just kind of were like, well, what cards can we just throw in that will work with them? Because, like, I have Galadriel in here. I have Gandalf, which you already saw. Frodo, which we got out. We got Meriadoc out. But it's like, there's food tokens. There's human tokens. There's, like, not really any other synergy that kind of goes with everything, I felt like, for mine. With yours, it's, like you said, it's about amassing the army and just trying to kind of like, hey, don't focus on the army. Focus on everything else.
It's a more convoluted goblin deck.
There we go. So, overall, starter friendly. Unfortunately, I'm going to say no.
No.
It's like play wise, can you work it? Yes, you can. But actually, like learning the game.
I play so little Magic lately that like I even was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Like out of the two that we have done so far, because like maybe we'll do more of the starter kit stuff in the future. Out of the two we've done, get the Assassin's Creed one.
Yeah.
Like that's easily the better one of the two. But there we go. Another 1-1 matchup. Gotta love it.
We'll have to keep an eye out for these because I mean, if they keep doing them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're nice for one. It's just like with the Lorcana ones, we always get the starter kit, the starter decks, and we just they do 2 starter decks a set, and we split which one we're gonna get. And DeNutte gets one, I get the other, and then we play those out, and see how those play. And those have all like so far most of those
been very good.
Have been very good for starters, like for being a true starter deck. And eventually here we like we said, we eventually at some point this year will do a Lorcana one where it is our decks, similarly to this.
That's
where
gonna take some studying.
Yes. Also similar to this, where we're also going to do, because I know DeNutte has a badass Goblin deck, and I need to put together a deck so we can play tribal versus tribal and see what happens. So
yeah.
But
I almost beat a $10,000 proxy deck with my Goblin deck.
Damn, that's insane. What do you think? What do you think DeNutte as just like a teaser, potential hint of what we could be doing next? Send it out there. Just a random teaser, random little hint. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to say the name. You just kind of tease at something. How are we going to tease the people?
The effing card game.
There we go. Thank y'all for stopping by and hanging out today. I appreciate it. Well, we appreciate it, as always. And depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, evening, night, stay out of trouble, stay safe, and both of us, we'll talk to y'all later. Okay? Okay. Bye.
Bye.